Kids Philippines.
Yes. Bagong lahat.
Bago ang lahat, syempre, thank you muna din natin ang ating mga media partners. Maraming salamat sa inyong lahat.
Yes. Also, we would love to say hi to our Idol
Yes.
Kids Philippines judges. Baka pwede rin kayong bumati sa lahat ng mga natutok sa atin ngayon.
Yes!
Hello everyone.
Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Sa lahat po na nandito sa Dolphy Theater, sa ating audience. 2,000 tayo ngayon.
Sobrang
Maraming salamat po sa pagpunta ninyo. Yes.
Thanks, Angge.
Thank you.
Miss Rich.
Yes, good afternoon everyone and welcome to Idol Kids Philippines.
JK.
Good afternoon everyone. Carlos nga pala. Maraming salamat sa pagsabay ng kanta.
Oo. Pinapaalala po namin, Idol Kids po to.
Kids po ito.
Sa lahat ng mga nagkumanta ng chorus, kakausapin ko kayo ng FTRCB mamaya.
Na management.
Lagot kayo.
Alright, maraming salamat, JK. And of course, Sir Gary.
Masasabi ko lang is, well, first of all, good afternoon everyone. At sobrang excited kaming lahat para sa inyong lahat dahil medyo nag-enjoy talaga, nag-enjoy talaga kami bilang pagiging mga judges ng Idol Kids Philippines. Hope you guys enjoy.
Mamaya pwede silang matanong dahil talagang ito na to, interview mamaya, di ba, kasama ang ating judges. Pero ngayon, yun nga, thank you din muna natin ang ating media partners. Pwede na po muna maupo ang ating judges.
Pwede mangarap, pwede na rin maupo.
Yes, pagkatapos
Maraming
mangarap,
salamat
maupo
po.
tayo.
Okay, again, we'll love to remind everyone that we are live via Facebook ng Idol Philippines, ABS-CBN, PRI1 TFC, TFC TV5, and YouTube ng Idol Philippines. Hello po sa inyong lahat.
And eto na nga, syempre, simulan na natin, Robby. Simulan na natin ang pagbibigay ng big reveal at saka ng mga exciting announcements. Eto na po at makikilala na natin ang hosts ng online show, ang Idol Kids Philippines Spotlight.
We give you Shania Gomez and Emilio Dae.
Maraming salamat Kuya Robin, Ate Jolens. Pero of course, before anything, Shonaya, pagkain muna tayo sa ating mga media partners!
Yes! Hello,
Yes.
guys! Thank you so much to all of our media partners for joining us here tonight. And of course, hello, Idol Kadas watching right now. We are so excited to be joining all the fun and all of the kulitan with our cutie hopefuls.
Yes, mga idol kada, handa na ba kayo makita mga kidiopos natin? Yes! So, pero Shania, hindi pa yun magtatapos kasi of course this event would not be possible without our brand sponsors. For our buffet catering, we have Privé by Elos, our event stylist, styled by Priscilla, pastry grazing table, Good Dough by Maria, our street food, Isubs Food Cart, fruit tea, we have Hang's Cafe, Sorbetes Gelato, we have DNA Creamery, and for our ice candy, we have Himagas Party Cards.
Grabe, nakakagutom naman lahat ng sponsors natin.
Pagkain kanina, gusto ko kumain eh.
Yes, pero feeling ko meron pa isa eh. Meron pang dalawa.
Actually, ang last but not the least, we have KFC.
And of course, thank you also to Shakey's. But hindi pa tayo tapos dyan, Emilio. Alam mo kasi meron pa.
Ano meron?
We have giveaways. That's how generous our sponsors are. Of course, we have Nutrimin by RMBZ Health Store, Word Nutri-10 Plus, and Dazing Sinatra, and Trilodent Gold Mouthwash. And
Yes.
Emilio, hindi pa ba tapos?
Hindi pa tapos?
Grabe
Hindi
talaga
pa
ang
tapos?
sponsors natin!
Ano ba meron?
But as you can see, all of our guests that are joining us here right now will receive loot bags featuring products from YouGlow and David Salon GCs from Ate Angeline. Of
Yes.
course, we have Kreml S from Robbie.
Kuya Robby, grabe.
Thank you.
Pasabog. Salamat ha sa Kreml-S.
We have Neurogenic E gift bags from Ate Jolina.
Thank you, Ate Jolens. Pero hindi pa nagtatapos siya na yan because we also have KFC from JK! JK, maraming salamat! Siyempre, di rin ako papahuli. Lahat na nandito, may KFC gift certificates from yours truly!
Yes! Grabe, kasama pa ako dyan.
Oo naman, better for you, of course.
But guess what, Idol Kadas? Because the party has just started. We're about to reveal something very cool.
Ano yun?
Ready na ba kayo? Kayo, ready na ba kayo?
Yeah!
Alright! Let's watch this.
paniwala eh.
Pero kung makulay at makulit yung ating poster, papatunayan natin na makulay at makulit din yung ating programa dahil bibigyan namin kayo ng patikim kung ano nga ba ang nangyari sa ating judges audition. So, ready na ba kayo? O kapamilya, just look at the screen and watch this. This is Idol Kids Philippines!
First time na natin makikita to. Ano ba nangyari?
Grabe, ayan.
Ayaw ka!
Wala pa!
The cutest kitty hopefuls are here!
Pilipinas.
The mic is on and the stage is set.
For the first time, ABS-CBN presents
Idol Kids Philippines!
Silang nanay, nakakatuwang makakita ng mga very talented na mga singers.
I'm now a grandfather. The kids that nasali dito are as old as my apo. I'm really excited about it.
Very excited po ako at the same time, excited ako makita yung mga kids.
Definitely, number one, blessed and I can be really proud. Pero process ko pala, but I'm really grateful. This is gonna be fun.
Little stars with a big voice.
finals na ba?
Napakaganda ng boses mo.
Ilang taon ka na ulit?
6 years old, 7 po.
Kasi yung boses niya parang may nakatagong 35 years old sa loob.
I did not like it. I loved it.
Bakit ka sumali sa Idol Kids Philippines?
Gusto ko po tulungan po si papa ko. Nabulag po siya.
Pangarap ko po talaga, tumuna po talaga.
But it may not be here in Idol Kids. So if your tears fall, it's okay.
May chismis ka dyan para sa amin.
May kalaro po akong afam.
Sobrang nagagalak po kami, Mayor, na kasama natin ganito.
Parang gusto ko sumama. Doon lagi dito sa Pilipinas.
Uuwi na kita. Papaalam na kita sa nanay at tatay.
Yung pwede naman po kahit huwag ka na lang po magpaalam.
This is the first ever Idol Kids Philippines! Simula ngayong June 28 at 29, Sabado at Linggo, 7:15 p.m. sa Kapamilya Channel, Kapamilya Online Live at A to Z. Sabado 8 p.m., Linggo 8:15 p.m. sa TV5.
Exciting naman nun. June 28, mark the date. Ako pa pala si MJ Felipe. I'm not part of the show. Bigla kayong nagulat. Kapir na lang ako dito. Again, ako po si MJ. I'll be moderating our Q&A for this afternoon. Palakpakan naman natin the team of Idol Kids Philippines. Hello, everybody! Actually, just to share, binisita ko po sila sa set in one of your tapings. And then you shared nga na parang yung mga kids, parang idol quality talaga yung marami sa kanila. Kuya Gary, tama ako?
Yes, absolutely. As in, nahirapan talaga kami because alam namin na pag sumali na yung mga ibang boboto, mahihirapan din sila.
Yun na.
Kasi talagang iba eh. Iba ang dating ng mga bata na yun.
Pero Ate Reg, ang napansin ko doon sa VDR, parang mixed emotion siya. Merong parang nakakakaba, medyo malungkot, merong kulitan, masaya.
Siyempre, gusto namin maging masaya talaga. Kaya may mga kulitan. At saka kasi nakakatuwa yung mga bata, nakikipagkulitan talaga sila.
Right. Saka yung mahilig sa afam, may kalarong afam.
Chismosa siya.
Chismosa.
I'm sorry. Let me correct myself. Chismosang bakla siya. At a very young age.
Interesting contestant.
Yes.
Diba? JK! Juan Carlos, I'm so sorry. Let me correct myself.
Kahit ano po. Kuya JK.
Being a contestant doon ng kids show, now judge.
Yes.
Kamusta ang pakiramdam being on the other side?
Ang saya maging judgmental, nagagamit ko siya. Oo. Tsaka ano siya, full circle moment kasi dati ako yung umiiyak.
Yes!
It's my turn.
Na?
Magpaiyak. Ako bahala sa mga kids.
Grabe, mga terror judge naman.
Wala ba? Hindi.
Wala,
But
wala.
it was actually really fun.
Right.
And it was such kind of a surreal moment to be on the other side of the stage na parang, oh my God, that was me
or
Right.
what is going on? And I'm so grateful. I'm working alongside really great and amazing people, and that makes everything much better.
Kasama dyan si Angeline. Nasa VTR pa lang. Ang kulit-kulit na.
Yeah.
Angge, how are you?
Yeah.
Yun lang alam eh, no?
May,
Yeah.
may tanong na ba ko, MJ? Sorry.
Wala pa.
Wala pa ba?
Hinati lang kita. Angge.
Excited ako eh.
Excited ka na? Kamusta yung experience bilang hurado ng mga kids?
Una, sobra akong na-excite talaga sa lahat ng mga episodes sa taping namin. Kasi tama yung sinabi mo kanina ko, MJ, na iba't ibang mga emosyon kasi yung nangyayari. May nakakatawa, nakakaiyak, nakaka-inspire. At syempre, sobrang happy ako na makasama bilang isa sa mga judges ng Idol Kids Philippines. Alam niyo naman, syempre dati, talagang ang influence ko talaga sa pagkanta ay si Miss Reg. So para makasama ko sila ngayon, it's a dream come true.
Wow!
Absolutely.
Sinunod talaga yung pinilit yung absolutely.
Bakit di mo masabi? Sinabi ko.
Thanks, Angge. Okay, Jolens, ikaw naman. Paano yung piniprep yung mga kids? Kasi kayo nagpe-prep sa kids, di ba? Paano?
Christmas? Siyempre, kasi syempre dahil meron tayong nakakasama mga bata sa bahay at marami pang... Ito, hindi mo sila pwedeng i-treat na porket alam mo na mag-alaga ng bata, ganun. Dahil iba-iba sila eh, iba-iba. Pero, ang masasabi ko lang, kahit na yung mga bata ngayon, kahit ganun na sila kaliliit, meron ka rin matututunan. At saka, iba na talaga yung bata ngayon. Hindi mo na sila pwedeng, mag-audition ka dito, ganyan. Talagang, sila talaga yung may gusto nung ginagawa nila. Na mas nakaka-excite, kumbaga, panoorin kung ano yung mga maipapakita nila. Kasi sila ni may gusto.
Saka meron silang opinion lagi.
Yes!
Di ba?
Parang ikaw na lang yung, okay, sige, bye. Ganun na lang.
Okay, before I go to Robbie, napansin ko, singers, kumakanta.
Grabe naman.
Yes, Robbie?
Na-offend naman ako doon.
Uy, musician yan!
Kailangan mo kaming sampulan.
Ha?
Kailangan mo kaming sampulan.
Alam mo, parating na yung mata ng bagyo. Baka mamaya lalong bumagyo dito eh.
Feeling ko sasurpresahin tayo ni Robbie kakantayin.
Pero serious ako when you were a kid ba, nakakanta ka? Do you sing in a church, in school? Yung mga ganon? Kasi parang pag Pilipinong bata ka, di ba, Kuya Gary?
Ako hindi ko pa naririnig ang boses ni Rob.
Exactly.
Kumanta, pero baka hindi nyo lang alam, but he is very good in playing the piano. Ako na-impress ako tuwing naririnig ko si Robin na gumagawa ng sample na hindi niya alam na nandun ako. So he's not performing, he's just doing what he's
Kuya? Galing!
And aside from that, magaling din siya na dancer.
Ay!
Super!
Share ko lang
Give your voice.
Singer na natin.
Grabe, dami kong tagabuhat dito.
Dahil mo attorney. Dahil mo mga legal counsel sa sa judges table. Of course, we're joined by Shania and Emilio. Shania, full circle moment for you.
Yes,
Diba?
for sure.
From Idol din, di ba nag-start ka na singing?
Yes. So I agree na super full circle moment din for me. Kasi from a literal Idol Philippines contestant,
Yes!
And actually si Ate Reg din yung judge during that time. Bakit joke
TV
yun?
natin, di ko alam.
Why would I joke about that? Sorry.
You learn something new every day.
Exactly.
And but yes, it's really I mean, look at who I'm with on this stage. It's absolutely insane, and I'm super grateful talaga na I get to be here. I get to host the online show, and especially with Emilio na he's very fun to co-host with naman also. So I'm just very grateful, and thank you naman din to Lord.
Pansin ko yung grupo niyo mahilig sa absolutely
Sa akin yung
Na-inspire po.
I did it first.
Okay. Okay, Emilio, ikaw ba nakakanta ka?
Yes, magsasample yan.
Okay, go. Sasample nga.
Gusto pa ba?
Pang-mall
show lang usually, pang-mall show lang. Pero training pa lang, training. I get a lot of tips from yung Kiddie Hopefuls, actually.
Right.
Sila yung nagtuturo sa akin. Ang dami kong natutunan sa kanila because they're so talented. And I'm just so happy that the whole Philippines will be able to see how good they all are.
And congratulations, you're one of the busiest, if not the busiest. Diba, right now from the celebrity edition ng Pinoy Big Brother. Okay, simulan. Are you guys ready? ready for our Q&A? Meron mga questions from our friends from the press. They're excited to know more about your experience in Idol Kids Philippines. We begin with Von Belenario from TV5. Hi, Von.
Hi everyone!
Hi, Von.
Congratulations for the first ever Idol Kids Philippines. Excited na kami. So first question ko po ay para kay Miss Reg and kay Angeline. Ayan. Paano nyo ginamit sa pagiging judge yung pagiging ina nyo sa totoong buhay?
Ina mo rin.
Uy!
Sorry.
Yung pagiging...
Nagtatanong lang.
Business, nagtatanong lang si Kuya Bon.
Sorry.
Reg, Idol Kids.
Nagulat lang ako. Sorry.
Ayun, Miss Reg, paano nagamit yung mother's instinct, yung mother's love, yung mother's compassion sa pagiging kurado?
Ako muna.
Go, Miss Reg.
Doing the audition, I realized that kasi lahat tayo ganito. Kasi I've also experienced this. Hindi nakikinig pala talaga yung mga bata. Hindi pala talaga sila nakikinig. Oo, kaya pala yung nanay natin, yung ang kulit-kulit, yung alam mo na, sinabi mo na yun sa akin pero naaalala mo pero hindi tayo nakikinig. So, it's kind of hard to, being a mom, it's hard to balance being a judge and trying to correct them and also try to be sensitive kasi hindi mo naman anak yun Kasi kung anak ko yun, hello, makinig ka sa akin, hindi ko yun anak. So, you need to kind of balance it. And then, like I said earlier, it's because hindi sila nakikinig. Not because they want to hurt you or anything. It's just that their span of attention is so short. It's so short, but they absorb. So when they hear an information, they don't know what to do with that information. So I feel like they just absorb it and put it somewhere in their brain. Until sabihin mo ulit, then they'll, sinabi mo na yun! But the brain would say, I still don't know how to deal with it.
Right.
So you'll keep it there until such time when they're a little bit grown up. Then, I know, ito na pala yun. Then that's how they learn.
That's
Okay,
nice.
so yun yung kailangan namin i-balance bilang. Although, like I said, ngayon ko lang yung na-realize so parang may natututunan din ako.
Saka remember, itong mga edad nilang to, transformative years nila yan.
At saka ito talaga yung age na hindi talaga sila nakikinig.
Oh,
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
Kasi Reg, actually, nung bata ako, nakikinig talaga ako. Hindi ko lang sinusundan yung mga sinasabi na.
Yun, ganun
But
lang.
that's parang ganon.
Parang ganun. You absorb the information, but kasi a child's brain is actually like a sponge. So they just keep absorbing information, but they still don't know what to do with it.
It's just there.
It's just there. But they know it's there. You said that, but I still don't know what to do with that information. So as far as judging is concerned, we have to, yung correcting namin kailangan dun sa level nila, dun sa language na maiintindihan nila, dun sa emotions na kaya nilang i-digest. So, mahirap.
Ang ginawa, paano ka naging judge?
Paano ka naging judge?
Bilang nanay rin in real life, paano ka mag-judge?
Ang ganda-ganda ng sinabi ni Miss Reg, na feel ko yun. Ano may tanong?
Paano mo ginagamit yung pagiging mother mo in real life sa pagiging judge dito sa Idol Kids Philippines?
Sa pagiging judge sa Idol Kids Philippines, alam niyo sa totoo lang, kahit before po, medyo nadadalawang isip ako na tumanggap ng trabaho na ganito. Kasi dahil nanggaling ako ng mga singing contest, parang hindi ko kayang magsabi ng no sa mga contestants, lalo ngayon ng mga bata. At syempre, may 2 anak na rin po ako. Grabe yung preparation na ginawa ko dito. On my own para sa sarili ko kasi medyo maano yung puso ko pag may umiiyak na bata at matanda. So bilang nanay, nahihirapan ako na mag-no, pero dahil sa mga napagdaanan ko before, ang dami ko ring no na natanggap noon. At lahat ng no na yon,
Binabalik mo? Sorry.
Lahat ng no na yun. No pa din. Joke lang. Ang laking nasan man ako ngayon. And sa lahat ng mga nag-know sa akin noon, tandaan niyo yung mga araw nag-know kayo. Kasi ang laking tulong sa akin noon. Medyo mahirap, pero alam ko may purpose kung bakit po ako napunta rito ngayon. And yung lagi kong iniisip sa lahat ng mga batang nag-audition na nakakaharap namin, isa kami sa mga tutulong para mas maabot nila yung mga pangarap nila.
Sundan ko lang yung tanong ni Von kasi ang ganda ng line of questioning na eh. Paano kayo yung words pag kayo nagja-judge sa mga kids? JK, paano yung words? I'm sure dapat extra ingat, di ba?
Tinetext ko na lang sila.
Oo. Ako yung magulang
Siya galing kung kaya
kinakausap.
sabihin, text mo na lang sa akin.
Feeling ko maraming magulang na galit sa akin kasi ako yung no ng no.
Ay, talaga?
Hindi ba? Hindi. Pero ayun. Sorry na, nakalimutan mo. No, but I feel like the dynamic is really nice kasi you have Mama Reg, Ate Angge, who's coming from a more motherly love and approach.
Okay.
And then you have Tito Gary na talagang may touch of seriousness and
Like a father.
Strictness, yeah, like a father. And ako nang parang, kaya yung naipwesto ko sa sarili ko na parang mas kuya approach. So the way I talk to them na parang, yung drama, ay ako nga pala sige sa'yo, gagawin mo. Kakanta po, ganyan-ganyan. Ano ngayon? May mga konting ganung ano. So, tapos may mga papasok, ano pangarap mo sa buhay? Gusto ko po mag-acting. Maling show sa dalihan mo, ha? Gagawin.
Bini-break mo yung ice para mawala yung nervyos.
Yeah, exactly. So parang ano din sila, parang binabato lang ng bira na parang sila naman, most of them come in na talagang nanginginig, na gano'n-gano'n. Siguro kasi malamig din talaga.
Kasi malamig din
yung studio.
Sana rin yun. Pero ayun, mas more kuya approach yung ginawa ko with the kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kuya Gary, the choice of words.
Well, ang advantage kasi bilang hindi lang isang tatay pero bilang isang papi, okay? Because I'm a lolo now. Natutunan ko rin na kausapin ng mga kabataan katulad ng age ng mga nasa Idol Kids Philippines. Yung gagamitin ko ba yung mga salita na how would I say it? Paano ba yun? Yung bagay dun sa kung saan sila, yung hilig nilang gawin, maliban sa pagkanta. So for example, mahilig mag-basketball. Kung medyo sumablay, parang ganun yun. Di ba sa basketball, kailangan mag-shoot. Di ba? Kailangan lahat ng winning shot, kailangan pumasok yun.
Kumbaga something that they can understand.
They can understand kasi they can relate, they can associate it dun sa kung ano man ang ibang kanilang ginagawa.
Ganda.
That's how I try to do it. But it's not easy. Because more than being hopefuls, these are children and they're developing. So sometimes when you say no, hindi natin alam kung ano
paano niyo tatanggapin yun. Yeah.
Pero I think na in a way, kailangan din matuto din yung mga kabataan ngayon na minsan when you lose or when somebody says no, mas lalo mong binibigyan ng halaga pag nakatanggap ka ng konting panalo sa buhay.
Right.
When you receive a yes or a win in life, you treasure that because you know what it is to lose. Then you'll work harder and harder to only get better. And
Doon papasok yung role ng mga magulang.
yeah.
Diba, no?
Yeah.
After, whether they win or not, diba, the parents should continue guiding them.
Yeah.
Alright. Von, second question? Second question pa lang yun, no? Grabe, no?
Siguro
Siksik na.
susugin ko na yung sinabi ni Sir Gary. Connect ko na doon. Sir Gary, being a judge dun sa previous season din ng Idol Philippines na mga adult, gaano ka-challenging on your part ngayon to judge Idol Kids Philippines? Ano may mga, ginawa kayong preparations, adjustment, kasi mga bata to.
Yeah, Von, it's different. Kasi the kids today, mas exposed sila ngayon sa kung ano yung pinapatugtog sa social media, all these platforms. So may standard na sila. Diba? Ito yung gusto kong maging. Tapos biglang aapak sila dun sa entablado, biglang no. It's difficult. Nung nagte-taping kami, at least for me, pag uwi ko, o habang pauwi ako, andun ako sa kotse, iniisip ko, ano ba to? How do I continue to play the role that I was meant to play even if they're no longer a part of the show? At may mga ibang instances na nag-usap kami and we decided na, okay, we'll continue to support.
Ay, wow, galing.
Yung mga ganon. Because it's it's not just a show. It's a show with a lot of heart. And I think that's one thing that a lot of people need today. It's a show with a lot of sincerity, authenticity, and heart. And you cannot just come up with a show for kids, but you have to come up with a show that with the kids and bring out the best in them, whether it's a yes or a no. And that takes a lot. It cannot only take one. It takes the 4 judges, including the entire staff, to really be able to bring out the best in all of them. So it's a bit tough, but I am glad I'm a part of it.
Angge?
And this is not just a show. It's a showcase of talent.
Ilang linggo mong pinag-aralan yung phrase, no?
Fourth day ngayon.
Fourth day. Okay ka, Von?
Okay na, congratulations po and looking forward to Idol Kids.
I hope you enjoy it.
Thank you, Von. Alan, get ready. You're next. But before we hear Alan's question, Robbie, Jolina, okay, kanina sinabi ko how you prep. Kayo rin ba yung sumasalubong pag good or bad results after?
Yes.
So, paano?
So our jobs is one of our jobs is to prep the parents first before pumasok sila, bago magmula yung taping. And kami dalawa ni Ate Jolens, we just have 2 rules lang naman. Yung mga contestants sa show na ito ay tinatawag na kiddie hopefuls. So we remind the parents agad, kiddie hopefuls, mas nauna yung magiging kids nila. So yun yung tandaan nyo, kailangan mag-enjoy ng mga bata. And in this program, it's either you win or you learn. You never lose in this program. So yun ang palaging mindset namin. Na mahirap din, syempre pag nakakakuha ng no, pati kami naapektuhan, di ba? Paano namin sasabihin na okay lang yan? Eh syempre, nung time na yun, hindi okay talaga eh. Syempre, ang layo ng tinravel niya mula iba't ibang parte ng Pilipinas. Tapos, di ba, ang tagal naghintay, and then you'll receive that. Pero piniremind din ni Ate Jolens na syempre, it's an experience. And just like what our judges said, it's not just a show. Kasi patuloy yung pagtulong para sa kanila.
Jolina, you wanna add?
Ako, siguro ma-add ko lang, hindi lang din to parang dahil grown-ups na kami or kaming si Ma'am Shirech, si Angge, tas ako ay mga mommy na. But yung human connection, kami ay hindi lang pwede maging nanay, pwede rin kami maging friends, pwede rin kami maging kalaro, di ba? Pwede rin taga-alaga, psychiatrist, yung ganyan. Kumbaga lahat pwede namin, kaya din namin role na ibigay sa kanila dahil nanggaling din kami doon. Napagdaanan namin yung ganong experience. And sabi nga kay Robbie, parang dalawa yata yung inaalagaan natin. Siyempre yung feelings ng bata pagpasok niya at paglabas, siyempre pati yung nanay, di ba? Na pag nag-no, minsan sila yung naunang nasasaktan. So, bago pa lumabas, kahit nararamdaman na namin kung ano yung sagot, piniprep na rin namin ang magulang para sa mga anak po ito, ganyan.
And we have to point out too,
Yes.
na tama yung sinabi ni Ate Reg, in this program, we have our resident psychiatrist or psychologist na handang umalalay right after the audition para
Debriefing
sa
sila.
mental health. ng mga-
Debriefing yung mga
Yes.
kids and the parents. Alright, Alan!
Hello po. Good evening everyone. Congratulations sa Idol Kids Philippines team. Yung first question ko for the highest paid host na si Robbie sa Asimang.
Wow, Kuya Alan, nagtatago po ba kayo?
Wow!
Hindi, tanong ko lang, kumbaga, iba-iba yung mga nagiging co-host mo, di ba? I don't know if first time mo bang makatrabaho si Jolina and how you work on yung chemistry niyo on set, parang yan.
I think it's the second time officially. First one, nag-pitch hit si Ate Jolene sa isang reality singing competition kasi sa final something happened to Ate Bianca. Eh. So
The Voice, The
yes,
Voice Kids.
she had to step in para sa programa yun. Okay lang yan, Ate Jolene. Pero prior to
Alam ko
that,
nakatulong ako, hindi nakalaglag pala ako sa akin.
sobrang kabang-kaba ako. Kasi knowing na ang mga kasama ko ay isang icon, lalong-lalo na ng batang mga 90s dyan. Di ba? Yung pagkaramdam nakaka-chupa-chuchu. So it's really refreshing to work with Ate Jolets. Lalong-lalo na yung mga binibring up ko palagi, yung mga Jolina Dals, yung
Okay ka naman, grabe.
K-Babe, Marvin Agustin,
Huy, okay.
and so much more. So much more. So it's a refreshing collaboration, I would have to say. At ang sarap kasama at katrabaho ni Ate
Ay,
Jolets.
salamat naman, Rob.
Any words from Jolens?
Kasi baka kasi hindi kayo maniwala, pero gusto ko rin talaga maka-work si Robby. Dahil, pag pinapanood ko siya, hindi kasi baka sabihin nagbabuluhan tayo dito. Pero, yung totoo talaga, kahit na pinapanood ko pa lang si Robby, alam ko na nararamdaman ko as a viewer na hindi lang siya nag-host, parang partnership yung kanya pag may ka-co-host siya. So, gusto ko yung mga ganong katrabaho. And, naramdaman ko yon nung sa nung nga tayo, yung dating show nga. Hindi ko na sasabihin ulit, So, wag na sabihin. Tapos ito talaga, kasi yung mga kwentuhan din namin in between, yun yung mas feeling ko nagpapakilala pa sa akin more kay Robby as a real person. I mean, yung talagang personalidad niya. Na totoo siyang tao, kahit pala nag-host, ganun din siya. Generous siya sa mga knowledge, sa mga wisdom na gusto niyang ma-share. The best, pati TF, kasi nga highest paid.
Highest paid. Not just premiere, di ba? Pero highest paid.
Grabe naman, kapamaniwala.
Then yung second question pa to all the judges. Tanong ko lang kasi parang lahat kayo except Sir Gary, lahat kayo parang fruit ng ng contest, di ba? Mga contesera. Di ba? Parang parang mas mahirap bang i-judge yung mga kids compared dun sa mga regular na mga singers? And ano yung hinahanap niyo sa mga kids na sumasali para manalo siya at maging grand champion siya ng Idol Kids Philippines?
Kuya Alan, bago ko sagutin yung tanong ninyo, gusto ko lang sabihin sa mga nandito ngayon kung sino po yung mga inaantok, pikit lang.
Huwag mo naman.
Si Anggi.
Hindi pala.
Malamig kasi.
Malamig kaya. Ako inaantok. Hindi parang, minsan nahihiya sila magulong-gulong sila. Kaya sinabi ko na, pikit lang po.
Anggi, sa boses mo palang hindi na nakakaantok.
Okay lang po
Gising
kami.
kami.
Sagutin mo na yung tanong.
Seryoso, Kuya Alan, medyo mahirap talaga. Paano ko ba i-explain? Siguro yung tamang explanation kung paano mo ibibigay sa bawat contestants. And sobrang swerte ko din po kasi katabi ko si Sir Gary V eh. So kapag mga Inglesera yung mga contestants, Sir Gary, ikaw na dyan.
Ando na ako. Hindi kasi yung mga ibang hopefuls galing sa Cebu. So, mas gusto nila na English or Cebuano. Nandito naman si JK at saka si Regine that can help out with that. But sometimes they want in English, kaya tinutulungan ko si
Yes.
minsan.
Tapos, after ng taping namin, 2-5 lang sinisinga sa akin ni Sir Gary. Pwede na.
Kasi di dapat medyo mas... Pero okay lang, test try tayo.
Pero, nakakatuwa kasi sa dinami-dami po ng mga bata, talagang magagaling sila. Ang babata pa nila, kasi ako nag-umpisa po akong natutong kumanta parang 6 years old. Pero dito sa Idol Kids Philippines, may 4 years old, 5 years old. At ramdam na namin sa kanila na buong-buo talaga sa puso nila na gusto nilang maging singer. And yung tanong nyo naman po kung ano po yung hinahanap ko bilang isang judge po dito sa Idol Kids, siguro yung batang kahit alam niyang hindi ganun kadali abutin yung pangarap niya, hindi siya titigil. Mararamdaman mo kasi yun sa bawat performances nila eh. Kapag, itong batang to talagang may mga bata kasi na may gusto lang patunayan, pero iba kasi yung mga bata na may gustong maabot. So feeling ko yun po yung hinahanap ko bilang judge.
Let's go to JK.
I feel like I haven't had experience of judging in a competition. I actually haven't had experience judging in general. This is the first time. But I can imagine judging adults it would be much easier. Kasi I mean, with adults, at least you can be transparent and you can talk to them and just tell them everything outright what you think. But with kids, you have to wrap it in a way where it's not, the whole thing doesn't become traumatic for them, especially pag nag-no ka sa kanila. Right? Hindi mo pwedeng sabihin na parang, hindi ka magaling eh. No. Wala na. Doon na sa psychology, hindi na aalis sa psychology room yun. So, I can imagine na much easier with adult. And like what Tito Gary said earlier, it's really hard. It's really hard. Kasi yung sinabi nga ni Tito Gary na parang pag pauwi, nakikita ko yung sarili ko nakatingin sa labas ng bintana na parang tama ba yung mga ginawa ko today? Tama ba yung mga desisyon ko? Maybe I should have said yes to that one kid. Maybe I should have said no to the other. Alam mo yun? And then we always look at each other na parang, oh my God. Wala. Mahirap siya pero masaya. And I think we made good judgments with all the kids that passed through. Yeah.
May sense ba, Ate Reg, na parang, paano ko kaya sasabihin to kung anak ko to?
It would have been easier kung anak mo.
Okay.
Kasi pag anak mo,
Kabisado mo na.
And plus, kung hindi nakikinig, pwede mong sabihin na, listen to me. You cannot do that with other kids.
Right.
Hindi mo yung anak eh. So, again, we need to be more sensitive. Especially, kanina tinanong mo ano yung words na gagamitin. Doon ako nahihirapan sa pagpili ng mga words na gagamitin ko para naiintindihan nila. Because like I said, iba yung level ng understanding pa nila eh, di ba? So, pati emotionally. And then at the same time, you also hope na yung message na sinasabi mo makarating.
Ma-absorb nila.
Oo, makarating kasi minsan hanggang gitna lang. So, it's actually hard. Well, to begin with, bilang galing ako sa contest, mahirap na talaga maging judge. Especially nung tumanda ako kasi syempre I've become more, meron ako mga nalalaman na mga technical terms, meron, ito yun, dati naman wala akong alam na ganun, pero ngayon parang mas alam ko na. So, nagtatalo yung isip ko, parang ako magiging technical ba ako? Kasi mga bata eh. And I have this urge, or syempre concerned ka rin, you want them to learn, gusto mong i-correct. But how do you correct them without making them feel na really, you need to, yung ganon. So, it would have been easy nga kung sinate yun eh. Kung hindi siya makikinig, mapatukan ko lang siya. Diba? No, but of course, hindi ko binabatukan yung anak ko. But yeah, yung ako pala yung binabatukan ko. So yun, it's really hard. And it doubly hard pa because they're kids.
Right, it's a juggle. Kuya Gary, you wanna add?
Yeah, actually, ang gusto kong sabihin is, one thing I want to share, Alan, is that the fact na hindi sila contestants, they are considered to be hopefuls. Meron kaming mga kilalang mga singers na hindi nanalo sa mga ibang singing contests, pero where they are today. Diba? Parang they became champions also. So naniniwala ako na kahit na nag-no kami sa ilan sa mga batang sumali, alam ko na maybe this is just a stepping stone. A stepping stone meaning it's a step higher, hanggang dun muna sila. Then the next contest they join, it's another step higher. They may not win, but they're going upward. You know, and I'm hopeful na in the course of time, makikita din natin ng ilan sa mga sumali ngayon na hindi nakatanggap ng no. Eh ngayon, tanggap talaga sila ng taong bayan. That's what I'm hoping for.
And the proof is Juan Carlos.
Yes po.
JK is one of them. Exactly.
O, di ba?
Hindi ako nanalo dun sa competition na yan.
Bakit ka ba hindi nanalo dun sa competition?
Hindi ko alam. No, but it's I kind of also, sometimes other kids, when we say no to them, I also am able to use myself as an example. Na parang,
nice.
You know, just because we say no now doesn't mean this is the end of the road for you. No. And ang usapan pa nga namin lagi, magkita tayo sa next season, sa season 2 ng Idol Kids Philippines.
Oh wow, dineclare mo na?
Meron ba?
Meron na.
Wala pa. Okay. For confirmation pa po. Pero yung sinasabi ko sa ibang kids, para meron pa kaming work. Yes. Thank you.
Alright, thank you, Alan.
Thank you, congratulations.
Alan, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Before we go to Chris from One Music PH, Shania, I mean, dumadaan din ba sa inyo yung mga kids?
Yes. Yung mga kiddie hopefuls, dumadaan din sila sa amin. Tapos, I think our job is mostly to bring out the kulit side.
Even yung mga natalo? Yung mga...
No, yung mga naka-yes.
So maganda yung mood nila sa inyo?
Yes.
Okay.
So, of course, yung mga naka-yes, we talk to them, we ask them about their experience, yung mga learnings nila. And of course, kasi imagine you're auditioning in front of the judges and parang I'm sure may halong ka pa.
Nerves.
May nerves talaga. So, of course, hindi lalabas yung kulit side nila agad. So after they get the yes, we usually talk to them, ask them about their experience, tapos we try to bring out yung mga kulit sides nila.
Yeah, kasi I think this is a time for them to decompress. Parang after, doing something really hard, and it's a big achievement for them.
Kalma.
This is where they can really relax and savor the moment, and something that hopefully they can look back on as well.
Galing. Alright. Chris from One Music PH. Go ahead.
Chris.
Sa mga judges, so far dun sa mga nag-audition, ano yung napansin nyo ano yung difference ng mga kids today dun sa mga kids before? Ano yung napapansin yung mga nila? Mannerisms or whatever. And at the same time, ano yung mga songs na na kinakanta nila? Is it still the same usual suspects or may mga bago na bang favorites? May mga
Anybody from the judges? Favorites?
Yeah.
This is the first, so I wouldn't really know. Hindi ko alam kung... But, alam mo yung sa kanta, it's still the same songs that they sing. Kasi ang thinking ko, mga kakantahin nila yung medyo pangbata.
Mga top 40, current?
Hindi, no, pangbata. Like, somewhere over the, or yung mga gano'n.
Baby Shark?
Or, thank you for the music.
Okay.
Something like that. And then, the staff actually told me, ate, magugulat ka, pang matanda pa rin lahat.
Like
yung
what?
kinakanta nila.
Old school?
Kanta ni Angge.
Okay.
O yan, yung mga kanta ko, or kanta ni Gary V. Yung kumbaga, yung hindi pa rin dun sa age.
Hindi edad nila.
Hindi pa rin nila edad. Kaya nga parang excited ako nun kasi parang, baka nag-iba na sila. Hindi pa rin. Kumbaga, panglaban. Nung panahon ko, we call it panglaban songs.
Okay.
So...
And that's good also, Okay pa rin yun,
It's a competition,
diba? That's
It's
right.
a competition. So, ibig sabihin, meron pa rin silang ganon. Alam nila na, no, this is a competition. I have to sing a difficult song so that I stand out.
Right.
So, ganun pa rin. Walang nabago from my time, for me.
I feel like the kids have always been talented. I mean, in general, Filipinos are talented, but feeling ko mas nag-improve yung mga magulang. Mas nag-improve yung magturo nila sa mga kids. Ito sasabihin mo, ha?
Yung coaching.
Ito yung sa part na ito ng song, ito yung gagawin. Ito yung bato. Sa ganun-ganun ka. Taas mo yung kilay mo sa kabila. Yan, good. Okay yan. Like, I mean, I can imagine the parents like really being giggly before they go in, diba?
They're actually very serious.
Ay, sabi ko nga, talagang sobrang serious na, sobrang kinakabahan din yung mga magulang.
I bet mas serious pa sila.
Kasi some of them, might be yun yung pangarap nila, pinasa nila sa kids, di ba? Parang may ganun
May ganon kay MJ, madami.
Di ba?
At saka mapapansin mo sa mga kids. Mapapansin mo sa kanila. Kasi a lot of kids go in really wanting it to be something that they do. They wanted to go there themselves. But some kids, mapapansin mo rin parang, ano ginagawa ko dito? Sino po kayo? Ganun. So wala, feeling ko, I can't really answer on what the difference is. Kasi especially for Idol, this is the first edition of the Idol Kids franchise. So, masasagot kasi season 2.
Yeah. Masasagot namin properly. Kasi ngayon parang hindi namin masagot properly.
Ang napansin ko lang is that hindi pare-pareho yung style ng mga bata. So it's evident that the kids are listening to different kinds of music na rin. Na kahit hindi yung tipong sinabi ni Regine na puro pambata yung mga ano. No, it's very different kinds. Minsan nakikita namin yung kung ano yung kakantahin nila parang, tapos when they perform it, iba din. Di ba?
I'm sorry, Gary. Meron pa nga yung talagang old song. Like, meron kumanta ng Silvia La Torre. Actually, matutuwa kayo kasi may
Matutuwa
mga
ka.
ganun talaga. Hindi ba, no?
Yeah. They all have a certain level of showmanship in them already this early. So can you imagine in the years to come kung gaano pa ma-develop yun? So it's exciting.
Chris, before your second question, sing it lang ako. May second question ka pa ba? Wala na, okay na si Chris. Thank you, Chris. Question, is it just singing that you're looking for?
It's an overall thing kasi idol siya eh. So it's not just really singing.
Okay.
Siyempre, medyo tinitignan mo rin ng konti yung personality ng bata.
Star quality.
Yung star quality ng bata. Kasi nga, ano siya eh, parang potential idol siya. Yung iidolohin. Yung pwedeng maging artista din someday. Yung mga ganun ba.
Also, because they're kids, they're developing, especially amongst the young boys. Kasi alam naman natin, nagbabago ang boses ng mga bata. Diba? So, ano ba, pwede bang maging idol to? But for how long? Kasi baka magbago yung boses. But of course, we don't know if that's even going to happen.
Right.
But, yun.
Meron bang nagsising and dance? Meron bang ganon na contesta?
Meron din.
Meron din.
May mga umaarte na.
Ay, talaga?
Merong maarte lang.
Meron mga maarte lang talaga.
May mga umaarte, may maarte. Okay, meron pa tayong next set of questions, but before we proceed, may paraffle daw muna ulit.
Wow!
Ang ating
Kasama ba kami dyan?
Ilan ang bubunutin natin, Chini Bob? 5M Well products, courtesy of The Songbird! And 3 Wow Fiesta video, courtesy of Sir Gary. Bunutan lang kayo, tag-isa-isa. Go, we're raffling 5M Well. Tag-isa-isa. Yup, hindi. read your winner. Ang unang panalo, si Nikki Wang. Congratulations! Congratulations! Nikki's right there in front. Go, Shania.
Next, we have si Rafael Tolentino.
Rafael, congratulations! JK.
Here we have Joseph Lena.
My cameraman sa TV Patrol. Joseph, congratulations! Ate Reg.
Sa akin, si Jeff Perdon.
Jeff, congratulations! At ang panglima, Sunny Chua! Congratulations to all our winners. Now we're raffling 3 Wow Fiesta, courtesy of Kuya Gary. Go read it. Kuya Gary.
Okay, the first winner is Chris Ramos. Chris, congratulations.
Yung next from One Music. Go again.
Angeline Kim. Ay,
Uy!
walang Angeline. Ate Salve Asi!
Salve!
Ate
Hindi ka na
Salve!
magla-laptop. Mag-wow fiesta ka na, Salve.
Isang happy fiesta kay Lane Garcia.
Alright, so you can claim all your prizes dyan po sa ating registration area. Okay, so we proceed with our next set of questions. Galing kay Hannah Mallorca ng Inquirer. This is for Juan Carlos Angeline. And probably kay Shania also, no? As someone who started sa contest, what's your advice to parents who are doubtful of letting their children join singing contest? So we're talking to the parents this time. Oh, yung parang medyo siguro, huwag na dyan, anak. Mamaya, nakakapagod lang yan. Matatalo ka dyan. Maraming kalaban. Yung mga ganon, mga pessimist. Angge, ikaw? Hello? Sweet.
Sa mga nanay, joke lang. Kasi kahit ako naman, may mga naririnig din ako dati ng mga ganyan na, huwag ka nang sumali sa ganyan. Alam mo yun? Siguro masasabi ko lang sa mga parents po, sana kung ano man yung gusto ng mga anak ninyo at lalo kung gusto nilang kumanta, sana ibigay natin yung 101% natin na suporta. Kasi katulad ko po, nung nakita ko yung mga nag-audition dito sa Idol Kids Philippines, mas mas iba yung performance nila eh. Kapag alam mong sinusuportahan sila ng mga magulang nila. Yung buong-buo siguro yung sa isip nila, sa puso nila, alam nilang hindi sila nag-iisa.
Walang fear, walang
Yes,
doubts.
nawawala yung
Yep.
takot, alam mo yun. So, para sa kanila, mas nagiging matapang sila.
Right.
Mas niyayakap nila yung mga pangarap nila na kung anong maging gusto nila paglaki nila. So, for me yun lang. Kasi kami nga ni Miss Reg, minsan pag nag-uusap kami, bilang nanay, siguro yun talaga yung kailangan nating gawin na ibigay natin yung suporta talaga natin sa mga anak natin kung ano man yung gusto nilang gawin.
Juan Carlos.
Actually, maganda yung pinanggagalingan ng sinabi ni Ate Angge. It's nice to have the parents support the kids, but what I don't like seeing is the other way around. Sobrang nakakalungkot para sa akin kapag merong isang 8-year-old, ba't ka sumali ng Idol Kids para pumatulungan ng magulang ko? Why? Let the kids be kids. The kids deserve to be children. Bago kayo mag-anak, mag-ipon muna kayo. Right? So, like, wala lang. It's just sad. It's just sad to see na parang...
In some areas kasi in life, yun ang realities ng
Yun na nga eh.
And
wala
kids are, those kids see that. But we get your point.
Yeah.
Pero may ganun talagang realidad.
No, parang wala lang. Nakakalungkot lang na parang at 8 years old, you're already thinking about that?
Tama.
It would be nice to just...
Have fun, play around,
Diba?
diba?
Exactly.
Oo.
I get the hardships of life. I come from that. But hopefully that's something that I want to see
We
less
can
of.
change it.
Diba?
Yeah.
Sa next season.
That's a good reminder. It's a good reminder for all the parents, watching us. Ganun sana yung mindset na i-instill sa mga kids. Let them just have fun and enjoy their talents. Diba? Shania, message to the kids.
Yeah,
to the
to the
parents.
I agree nga na iba talaga yung aura ng mga bata if they know that their family is supporting. Pero at the same time, tama yung sinabi ni Kuya Robbie kanina na when it comes to this competition, it's either win or learn. There's no losing talaga, which is true talaga. And even me, kahit hindi din ako nanalo sa Idol season ko, ang dami ko din learnings talaga that I got from that season.
Anong year yun?
2019. Yeah, it's Idol Philippines Season 1 dito sa ABS. Yeah. So, ang dami kong nakuhang learnings from that season. Kahit hindi din ako yung nanalo. But at the same time, having, your family and your parents to really be there and kasi parang when you're a kid, how can you believe in yourself when your support system is your parents? So at the same time, if you know that your parents believe in you 100%, ikaw maniniwala ka din sa sarili mo. Ganun. So, ayun. So, of course, everything in life is a learning experience as long as your kids are having fun and are enjoying themselves. And iba din talaga yung performance nila. I was watching the auditions also. Iba talaga yung auditions kapag na-enjoy yung mga bata sa performance.
We can't wait to watch that on June 28. Ang second question ni Hannah is for Ate Reg and Kuya Gary. As one of the leading forces of OPM, what are the qualities you admire in the current generation of singers?
Kasi ngayon usang-uso yung mga singer-songwriters. Gustong-gusto ko yun. Kasi nung panahon namin, maraming mga songwriters, pero they don't sing or kahit kumakanta sila, hindi nila kinakanta yung mga kanta nila, kinakanta ng ibang tao. And I asked my husband about it kasi feeling niya, when you're a songwriter, you're not necessarily a vocalist. Although I disagree because there are, like him, I think he's a really great vocalist. But meron kang parating fear na maganda sana tong kantang to, but I don't think I can sing it. Meron ka ganun. Oo, meron ganun. So, natutuwa ako na ang dami ngayong singer-songwriters na wala sila masyadong inhibitions, na wala masyadong fear. Basta, ito sinulat ko to, kakantahin ko to. Wala akong pakialam sa inyong lahat. Diba? So, nakakatuwa yun. Kasi ako, I'm just an interpreter. Eh. Hindi ako talaga sumusulat ng kanta. Unlike Gary. Gary also writes songs. I can't. I won't even try it.
Try mo na!
No, it's not, hindi ko yung talent. Doon ako sa pagiging interpreter, kaya ng powers ko yun. So, doon ako maraming hinahangaan. na ang dami. As a matter of fact, I always would encourage them to keep writing kasi ibang klaseng talent yun, hindi lahat meron.
It's a gift.
Yeah, it's a gift.
It's a gift. It's an art. Okay, Gary?
You know, I'd like to talk a little bit about Idol Philippines Season 2. Hindi Idol Kids, but Idol Philippines. Kasi yung mga hopefuls na kumanta, siguro mga 60 to 70% were songwriters. So we would have to remind each other, guys, this is a singing contest, hindi songwriting contest. Kasi we would make them do a sample of their original songs. Right now, I think it's obvious na yung music industry and OPM itself is at an all-time high. So you have young performers like Maki, or you have young performers like SB19 and Beanie. I mean, sila yung mga headlights ng OPM ngayon. Kung saan papunta ang OPM, sila ang pinaka-top of the top. You know? And it's so good to see na ang daming mga tagahanga na kahit anong genre na meron ngayon, ang OPM, there are people supporting. And I just smile when I see the charts or when I hear the songs online, and parang it makes me feel na the Filipino, truly, the Philippines is the breadbasket of talent in all of Asia. And I have to say that with 100% conviction that what I'm saying is true.
Saka ang swerte ng generation today, there's so many platforms, di ba?
So many platforms, at saka yung tao, open na open sa...
Yeah.
It's not anymore about, ay, dapat katunog yung song mo, dapat katunog ni ganito.
That's true.
No, it's, kung maganda ang kanta mo, may makikinig, magkakaroon ka ng maliit na community, and then it grows into something else. So, it's exciting lang for these young ones in Idol Kids Philippines na in the course of time, dadaan din sila sa ganun.
Exciting. And it begins on June 28. Thank you for all your questions sa ating mga friends from the press. Thank you so much. Maybe
Salamat, everyone.
let's get now to wrap things up. Why should we watch Idol Kids Philippines starting on June 28? We'll start with you, Busy Guy, Emilio Daes.
Mga kapamilya lahat na mga nanonood, you guys should definitely watch Idol Kids Philippines kasi ang daming magagaling na bata and their stories along with it. So they're really the full package. Idol na talaga. So please watch.
Galing.
Idol Kadas, you definitely need to watch Idol Kids Philippines because I feel like the vibes. Iba talaga yung vibes when it comes to
It's vibing.
It is. It's vibing. Kaya please watch starting this June 28 and 29.
And your, what's the name of your show?
Idol Kids Philippines Spotlight.
There you go. Robbie!
Because it's the first ever
That's true.
Idol Kids in the Philippines. I'm not sure in Southeast Asia, pero in the Philippines. So even in Southeast Asia. No. It's in the Philippines. So
In
please,
the Philippines.
please do watch it. Malapit na on 28 and on 29 of June.
Jolens, why should we watch this?
Kasi maraming surprises.
Yun.
Maraming surprises at saka hindi nyo siya mapipitawan dahil ma-entertain kayo, mag-e-enjoy kayo. So, mas maganda kung from the start, audition pa lang mapanood nyo na.
And auditions are fun. Ang sarap panoorin.
Super! Yes.
Diba? Again,
Abangan niyo po ang Idol Kids Philippines ngayong June 28 na. Panoorin niyo to guys kasi matutuwa kayo, maiiyak kayo, ma-inspire kayo at magmamahal kayo.
absolutely. Juan Carlos.
Well, aside from everything else that they said, panoorin nyo Idol Kids Philippines starting this June 28 kasi, well, andun kaming lahat, masaya to, and all the kids that audition are so talented, talagang matadala nga kayo sa, hindi lang sa skills nila, pero pati sa kwento ng mga buhay nila. So, you're gonna miss out. Pwede ko kayo manood, but you're gonna miss out. So, manood na lang kayo.
Feeling ko kayong dalawa ni Anggi ang comic relief na na to eh.
Hindi ah.
Show natin.
Not sure. Baka si Tito Gary talaga.
Ari Reg.
Given na yung maraming magagaling kumanta, pero I think may in love kayo dun sa mga personalities ng mga kids. So, kasama na din yung mga judges.
Yes, exactly.
So, sa June.
This year po, ate.
2025. 2025.
This year yan.
Sorry naman. So, June.
Miss Red, sabi ni Robin this year daw.
This year nga. June 28th. Idol Kids.
Kaya ba, Ate Red? Kaya ba?
Ano ba? Ayan, so yeah, enjoy the show with us. And let's all find out kung sino yung magiging next Idol Kids.
Ayan. Na-pressure ako.
The
Tumigil
first,
ka sa akin.
kung sino yung magiging first Idol Kids.
Thank you, Ate Reg. Yeah, Gary.
Alright, Idol Kids Philippines is on June 28 and 29. Join all of us as we go on this journey together to start out the careers of the very first idol kid in the Philippines. At alam ko, ang daming mga fans kasi dito, fans ni Regine, fans ni Emilio, they're all here. Pero
Si Angeline.
Di ba? And Angeline, yours truly. I mean, it's good to see the fans here. Pero like the fans who started following all of their favorite artists, you will also start following your favorite child, your favorite hopeful. And who knows how far these artists are going to go. But it would be good if you joined us in a journey that will truly, truly be memorable for all of us. So that's Idol Kids Philippines on June 28 and 29. We'll see each other then.
We're ready to make history and make dreams happen. Thank you very much. Let's do photo op, pero let's do this, let's choreograph this. We begin with Emilio and Shania first in the middle. We have flowers for our judges, for our hosts. Ayan. Shania and Emilio in the center, please. Photo muna. Sila muna. Ayan. Para lahat merong spotlight for our photo op. Okay, Shania, Emilio on the side. Let's have Jelena and Robbie. The standby will do everybody after the judges. Okay, this time let's have the judges. All right, and lahat na. Our hosts, our online hosts. There you go. Again, our guests for today will receive loot bags featuring products from Uglow Products and David Salon GCs, courtesy of Angeline, KFC GCs from Emilio, Crabble S from Robbie, Neurogen E gift bag from Jelena, plus KFC from JK. And thanks to our raffle prizes from Omron Products, Bounty Fresh, Mwell, and Wow Fiesta. Maraming salamat, everybody! Thank you for joining us. Again, don't forget, June 28th, the pilot of Idol Kids Philippines. Good night! Gino backstage. Joseph backstage.